I'd like to talk to you about bold statements. As you can probably see, I like to make a bold statement from the ankle down. And I also like to make sensational headlines that will grab your attention. But seriously, I'd like to talk to you about who we are. VP Med Ventures is a new division of, when it works, thank you, VP Med Group. VP Med Group is a 23-year-old distribution business in the UK, predominantly focused on interventional cardiology. Thank you, there we go. Ventures is focused on MedTech startup value for brand, and we have a MedTech acceleration platform. We're not a CRO. We like to flip the CRO model on its head, and we work with actionable go-to-market strategies. But I'm not going to tell you anything more about that. I'm going to hand over to myself to tell you a story, if that's okay. I'd like to tell you a story.
We saw the need for a new type of device for direct access to the heart for kids who need open heart surgery. Currently, there's nothing like this on the market. We've got a much more complete product, and that's all been down to VP Med Ventures.
We went through an exercise, I think, called fuel and friction.
A key component of training with VP Med Ventures is getting your device in front of clinicians earlier on. Test the validity of the products earlier on in the process so we can understand any pain points, the fuels and frictions that drive these products to market, and coming across the issues that will stop them coming to market quicker.
To be honest, I was a little sceptical going into this because I've done a lot of consultancy on my own, but by the end of the day, by lunchtime, it was a very convincing exercise.
VP Med Ventures designed this for us. This is a demo box. They've transformed all our marketing materials. VP Med Ventures and North Forge put together a very professional, very slick animation, and it's made such a big difference to our investors, to our patent application, and to our regulatory bodies. Visual cue that people can see is something that they can look at and they can say, okay, now I get it. That's what it's all about.
When you have that simplicity of those kind of images, people just almost open their brains to not being distracted by all the noise around the image, but just see the sort of purity of it, which I think is important.
Having worked in medical technology before in a startup and taking products to market without this kind of support can be like pushing a boulder uphill.
We believe there is a better way to launch new MedTech products.
I have no doubt in saying that VP Med Ventures partnership has multiplied the value of Harmony Medical easily 5 times.
Don't you just hate hearing your own voice? So what did we do? I can see some people who are probably my age and a little bit older than me, but what's the first thing that springs to mind when you see that? 1995 Nirvana album cover? Yeah. Maybe a dating agency website. But the real problem here is this hybrid solution in the bottom right-hand corner and the end result in the top right. Okay, it's literally a heart-wrenching photograph there. For us as design-led thinkers and problem solvers, this is what we're up against. I thought Brian was in the audience, but he's not, thankfully. What we needed to do here was to reposition Harmony, to make them investor ready. And what we did was we defined a core message that created an identity for them that they believed resonated. Obviously, we did as well. You've seen the video. We helped them get ready with investors by doing deep dive financials, which my CFO is actually in the audience as well. Thank you. In essence, we made it real, and they didn't have to talk about the product. They could actually show it. Now, you saw the video, you saw the product. These are all real-life products, demos, prototypes. This even helped the patent lawyers understand what it was they were trying to patent in the end. So, what's next? Well, I talked about our MedTech Accelerating Pathway. What this is going to do is give us what we call pain points. I call them actionable waypoints. So along the way, there's going to be regulation, there's going to be health economics, there's going to be reimbursement codes. I'm not an expert in that, neither are our team, but we have partners and experts that can help them with. So when they say, oh my God, we're doing this, we go, yeah, we know, we can support you. But what that gives us is the ability to create a go-to-market strategy that's going to help them extend their runway with additional funding from you people in the audience, and give extended and increased shareholder value. He said it, not me, 5 times. I think it's a little bit more than that, but thank you very much for your time.